There comes a point in every prepper's life where they think cell phones aren't going to work forever and this little handheld just isn't cutting it anymore. So how am I going to talk to my family after everything is said and done, no matter where they're at? And by said and done, you know what I mean. And I mean, this thing isn't exactly great. It gets maybe 2 miles at best. And so how am I going to talk to my family who's 2 states away on a regular basis? First things first, you are going to get some kind of low band radio. 10 meter, 12 meter, 27 megahertz, whatever you want. Just know that the lower in megahertz you go, the easier it is going to be for the radio waves to propagate and hit whoever it is you're trying to hit at any time of the day. Secondly, you're going to want to get a power station, and the more power you use, the more expensive the power station's going to be. Thirdly, you're going to want to get some good coax line. Now, the lower in megahertz that you go, the less thick that your coax needs to be, and you can get more and more inexpensive with your coax the lower in frequency you go. But if you are running thousands upon thousands of watts, make sure you get really good coax. While we're at it, how about we go ahead and get rid of those fiberglass antennas that you get for 20 bucks off Amazon and get a good antenna. See, the more tuned it is to the frequency you're talking on, the further out you're going to talk and the better you're going to receive. All of those things combined allows you to talk around the world. People such as ham operators, amateur radio operators, talk around the world almost every single day. And some of them are able to do it with just 1 to 5 watts. Imagine you get some form of amplifier and now you're not only using 1 to 5 watts, you're using 10,000 watts, like mud duck in the desert. And keep in mind, different frequencies do act different. 11 meter, or some call it CB, is frequently known for being really good during the daylight hours, but just not working at all at night. And the lower in frequency and the longer wavelength you go, the more it'll travel around the hills and go past the Earth's curvature and even bounce off the sky. So remember that you find the perfect wavelength for you and your family to survive in the post-apocalypse or whatever it is that you are prepping for.